Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Donkey Kong 64, Part 27. Part 27, I believe. I could be wrong about that, but I do believe this is Part 27. I'm a little unsure, given that I've had a weird upload schedule, which I will talk about in a minute. Fellas, welcome back to another episode of Donkey Kong 64. In the last episode, which I'm pretty sure will still be going up, I think. We tackled the end of Chunky's stuff for Fungi Forest, and we cleared out the boss for Fungi Forest, which was simply just a rematch of the Dogadon fight from Angry Aztec, right? So, yeah, we did that. And in this episode, we're going to be starting on Crystal Caves. Sick! You guys get to see that, I think, for the first time. I've gotten better at it. But, fellas, I want to tell you guys about a few things, because this has been a weird... Obviously, I am no stranger to maybe taking a week or two off from uploading, just for the sake of, you know, kind of getting a breather and whatnot. But I have had a weird sort of upload schedule going, right? Upload schedule isn't what I'm referring to. I've had a really weird recording schedule happening, because what's essentially happened is that I recorded one episode, which was the last episode. I recorded part 26 maybe a week ago. Maybe a week ago? It might have honestly been more, to be honest, and I just don't remember. But I recorded part 26 about a week ago, and well, the conundrum, right? The real kicker, if you will. This would be so cool if I got that. The kicker is that it has not released. Why it has not released? I simply wanted to wait to release that episode until I'm really back into the swing of, you know, getting into my rhythm of uploading again. Not that I think that system really matters much, but for those wondering where I actually went, period, I really do think it was just kind of an experience of, I don't know if it was necessarily burnout. It didn't necessarily feel like burnout. It's just more like, hey, I just wanted to have fun doing other stupid stuff that I was interested in and whatnot. And that was just kind of where my brain was wanting to go at the time. Also, I think part of it had a lot to do with there was a bit of, I don't want to say fatigue with this series. I don't want to say it was fatigue, but maybe that is what it kind of was to an extent. I basically, you know, as a lot of you guys know, and this is something that I've talked about to an extensive amount, right, on this channel about when it comes to this game, is that I love this game to death. This is a pretty taxing game to run through. I love it to death, but it's a taxing game to run through, even if you're not 100%ing it. Which is why I've constantly changed, I've changed the goals that we have in mind, you know? Originally, I was open to doing, banana fairies and all banana medals, and I think I talked about this in the last episode. I don't remember if I did or not, but I'm not going for all banana medals now. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it simply just because. Okay, I'm gonna save state here. I remember this because there was. Okay, yeah. Oh, look. So this is another funny thing, right? I should also explain something to you guys, which is that I have actually, I really hope, is it, okay, yeah, okay. But I have technically already sort of ran through part of Crystal Caves. This is because around the time that I realized, hey, maybe I should take a few off, I actually did record part of part 27. Which is why, if you noticed, a bit of Crystal Caves is technically already cleared out. I didn't get any GBs, for the record, but some of the colored bananas I did get. And I did get to the process of doing this minigame, and I think mid-minigame was when I was like, you know what, man? I think we just need a break, you know? I think we just need a break. But fellas, I might have talked about it in the last episode, so if it ends up coming up, hey, cool, you know why. I don't exactly remember if this was ever a talking point at all, but during my downtime and my little break time from uploading, have been working on this thing called Retro Achievements, which if you don't know what it is essentially being able to earn achievements for classic games that you know and love and really enjoy. Also, I'm doing exponentially better on this than I was in the other recording. Hold on, I'm just gonna lock in for these next 10 seconds. Ooh, that turned out so much better than in the failed part 27 recording. It's kind of unbelievable, bro. But yeah, so I have been working on Retro Achievements, which is basically being able to earn achievements, like Xbox-styled achievements for games that you may know and love. Okay, so what's the next thing? Next banana is both tricky and frustrating to get. Don't tell me that. You'll need to first get Diddy to fly through the DK star above the igloo. Why do I not remember this? Okay. Above the igloo is, I assume, it is... You know, that was probably a dumb way of doing that. Wait, is there... Oh, I thought I missed more bananas. Ha! Silly me. But, yeah, so I have been having a lot of fun doing achievements on Retro Achievements, and there's a lot of conversation topic I can have about it. Like I said, I might have actually introduced you guys to Retro Achievements in the last video, but I don't remember because it hasn't been uploaded or anything. So kind of just, I don't know. I'm a little unsure if that's a thing I've done. Diddy. Buddy. First of all, I'm just going to take a kind of quick detour to just get these. This is the most distracted episode of all time. I think we're kind of back to the distracted arc because I am not used to the flow of this again, which I've got to get used to. You know, I gotta listen. You gotta adjust somehow. Hey, get me up. Also, these I don't exactly remember for sure. These falling rocks are related to a mini boss we're gonna have to tackle later. They're not really that much of a threat. They lag your game a ton if you're playing on real hardware, and I can tell you that for a fact. Not because I have experienced it much firsthand, but I've just seen a lot of it. Okay, so there is a star here. So what are we doing here? Because I feel like I don't remember this being a thing. Is that it? Is that all I have to do? Then you need your bongos to enter it. Okay. Well, that's... Oh, and you know what? From here, dude, I know what it is. Before I do that, okay, so this is a big thing. I think I talked about this in the last episode, but when I was talking about how, like, I feel like a lot of my goals... maybe I mentioned this, but I feel like, so much of the reason that I had to take a little bit of a break from this series was because of just kind of burnout from how much there is sometimes, right? And naturally, I think that's going to happen, right? I wasn't necessarily burnt out on, you know, this game or making videos. It's just, this is a very taxing game and there's a lot to it. So ultimately, I kind of just, you know, I ended up kind of needing a little bit of some space to, you know, I guess, how do I word it? Figure out what I wanted to do, figure out what mattered to completion to me. And I honestly, at this point, man, it's like, and I think I talked about this in the last episode, banana medals are not a priority for me. You're just getting me, like, double, huh? Hey, isn't there... Okay. Wasn't there, like, a Super Kong thing you can get here, or am I crazy? I'm not crazy about this, right? No, I can't be. There's no way I am. Is Super Kong not available here? Hello? What do you mean? They don't make you go through this one shot. I don't remember this being a thing. da, 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 da. Whoa, guys, let's try and run through it. Okay. Well, oh no. Okay, I want to look at the description of this. There's a rotating ice... Oh, frick. With a banana inside. The trick is, even touching the walls will take off an entire melon of life. Is make as much progress as possible with the maze moving away and continue walking. What? Do they throw you a bone and give you Super Kong and Randomizer? Do they actually do... I already goofed it. Oh, this is like a really cruel GB, huh? Wow, that's, I don't love that. Oh my god. This seems unnecessarily cruel. How do you do this properly, bro? Okay, and there's already one full melon of life taken off. Whoa. Dude, when it starts moving back that way, how are you supposed to... Okay. Is make as much progress as possible when the maze is moving away from you. Then continue walking when it is moving... When it's moving towards you. Okay, bro. Bro! Oh, oh, that's so bad, bro. What is this? This is a very cruel... Hold up. Oh my god! What? See, like, this is tolerable, I think? It's still kind of rough, to be honest, but... What in the world do they want you to do? Okay, so this is, a peculiar... Oh my god. This is... I may have to look up a guide for this, which is unsurprising to say the least. Oh my god. Okay, fellas, real quick, I'm going to take a pause and look up how in the world you can do this consistently. I will be right back. Okay, fellas, so I've kind of realized something, right? I've realized something that I think is going to be very nice going forward. So, something that I've talked about. Hold on. I have to change over my checklist stuff again. Yep, that's right. You get a black screen again. Ah, there you go. You get it again. Okay, so basically, look, I'm going to cut you guys a deal. Understand that this is not a 100% playthrough. I am going to choose... That was a sick shot. I'm going to choose to not clear through some of the golden bananas I don't want to. Because, honestly, dude, that GB that we were just on seemed unnecessarily cruel. And I honestly just don't want to do it if we don't have to. We've done most of the golden bananas in this game up to this point. Honestly, dude, at this point, let's just vibe out and let's just, like, do what we want, bro. This is my justification for skill issue. Although, from everything I'm seeing, bro, that second GB is not liked. And I can understand why. That's, like, utterly cruel. But I did just get my third melon, so there is that at the very least. And we have that to go off of. Fellas, something I will also tell you guys regarding retro achievement stuff, which I think is pretty important to mention. Retro achievements has been a very funny experience because, and maybe I talked about this sort of thing in the last episode, I don't know, but there's this thing called Achievement of the Week that Retro Achievements has, and it's a very interesting sort of, system. What Achievement of the Week essentially is, let's see if I can do this successfully. Achievement of the Week is basically there is a random achievement from a random game that is picked, and it is based on, I guess, some there's 5 random games initially with 5 random achievements that is picked from a communal effort. Frick. Ooh, thank you. And it's honestly really cool because it gets you to maybe, like, if you want to do the achievement of the week. First of all, I should mention as well, I feel like I'm not going to end up passing this, right? Let's just clarify. There is kind of an incentive to doing the achievement of the week. If you do enough achievements of the week within the year and successfully, get said achievements of the week, you get... Gimme! It was like right there. Oh, doesn't it? I thought the Get Out guy was going to come and just harass me, but he absolutely did not. Okay, cool. But yeah, the achievement of the week essentially can just be a really good opportunity to get you to play games you never would have played before, right? And what I have learned, okay, the week that I started doing achievement of the week, which, what, did it not? Oh, it's because I hit blue. Dude, I actually have memory loss. This is insane. This is insane. But the week that I decide to start doing achievement of the week, right? I'm like, okay, I'm ready. So this was maybe around a week ago, right? And I decided, hey, this is my time for achievement of the week. This is probably not the way I'm supposed to go. It is the way I'm supposed to go. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. That was such a weird hit. Okay. Cool. Yeah. We'll do that, GB. That GB is not that bad. And it's one that I am definitely willing to do. But, yeah. So, the achievement of the week for last week was for a game for the PS2. Okay, it was a game for the PS2 that was only released in Japan, I would like to mention. It is a game called... Hold up. I think this is a tiny... Yes. I'm just going to go ahead and get that. The only thing I still worry about with completion stuff is I'm still going to have to get a lot of colored bananas. But it was a game called Sugoi Arcana Hearts 2 for the PS2. And it was exclusively released in Japan. And it was part of the Arcana Hearts fighting games, which I knew nothing about. It is apparently a anime-esque fighting game series. I don't know anything about it. Okay, I think you literally just have to, like... Yeah, I think you literally just have to kill every enemy. You know, if the homing... If homing ammo wasn't such dog water in this game, it'd probably be... Well, hold on. Wait, it's showing off. Did I get it? Do I win? I win. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take that. Sure, I have no problem. That'll be GB number 3. I think we'll probably end up getting his what is it? His Kasplat, but we won't be getting that one last GB. I don't think it's necessarily going to be my vibe. We did accidentally get his banana medal, though. I think naturally, because of the banana requirements, we are going to at least need to get some banana medals regardless. So that is worth mentioning. Small ledge near the castle. I know exactly where that is. Fun fact, I may have actually gotten that. I may have actually already gotten that Kasplat in the failed recording. I'm not really 100% too sure. I might have, but only time will tell, right? We'll see. I'm gonna go check real quick. If I haven't gotten it, we'll go ahead and do it. If I do have it underneath me, we'll go see Snide. I think in order to go see Snide, you have to like break up something with Chunky, which I can do real quick. I don't really have a problem with doing that. But yeah, so Sugoi Arcana Hearts 2 for the PS2. It's a Japan exclusive fighting game that is in Japanese only. There is no English option at all, which is, oh, that's so fun. That's just so fun. Hey, can I get up? What is happening to me? What's happening? Okay, dude. Like, okay, this is, you know what? Maybe this is why Randomizer removes the Crusher mechanic. Or not the Kasha? Is it Kasha? Kasha for those enemies, but there's and I called him Crusher, dude. Wait, what is it called? Kasplat. Dude, okay, you know what happens, bro? It's like I stopped playing this game for like a week or two, and all of a sudden I'm just forgetting everything. Okay, so I've already turned... No, I haven't turned it in, probably, but I have, at the very least, gotten that Kasplat from the previous recording. So if we open up this little area, this quirky little area, doink, as you can see, we got a little area for Snide. Where's the balloon? I saw it. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and turn in DK's GB, and then I think that's... Oh man, I don't know whether to make that the episode or not. The episode may be kind of short, fellas, but I'm actually not 100% too sure. I'm kind of just gonna test the waters just for this episode, probably to see roughly what recording links are like. It's kind of hard to make a proper judgment because there's like dead time in the recording from me trying to figure out how I'd do that second GB. I didn't spend too long dwelling on it, but I did spend time dwelling on it. So it's a little hard to say. But hey, GB number 133, if you could believe it. Fellas, that's going to do it for this episode of Donkey Kong 64. Definitely a weird episode, right? We're in a really awkward point in the series right now where I don't remember the contents of... I mean, I know what we did in the last episode, right? The last episode that has yet to go up, but it will probably go up by the time this video is up. I don't know, bro. It's a whole thing, but you know, we're in a weird point right now, right? I might have been regurgitating whole topics from last episode on this one because I don't remember what I talked about in the last episode. It's a whole ordeal. And of course, the biggest deal is that we've switched up how we're doing completion stuff. I simply just want to do what I want to do, because I think at this point we've already done so much of the needed completion. We've already gotten so many GBs that honestly, even if we got the bare minimum in terms of golden bananas, guys, they'd probably at least be close to letting us in. So that is worth mentioning. So we're just going to do what I want to do, right? And that's going to be the bottom line. But fellas, that's going to do it for this episode. Ooh, I'm off my groove of Donkey Kong 64. Fellas, if you enjoyed this video, maybe like, comment, subscribe. I don't know, it's your life, do what you want. I don't really care. And I will see you fellas in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.